What you're about to watch is a video of such promise and hope of a young man exercising their sovereignty, critical thinking coming to a beautiful awakening. Watch this entire video, and I promise you it will be the best thing you see today. And then stick around to the end. I've got even something more powerful to share with you.
Me personally, it was the very fine people on both sides thing.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I remember seeing that clip and feeling like, wow, maybe he is racist. And I just happened to come across this video on YouTube. It basically said that the clip was edited and that I should go back and watch the entire clip. So I watched the entire thing. It got to that point where he says very fine people on both sides. And I'm like, see, that's exactly, I knew he said that. There's no point in me even continuing to watch this. And then it goes on and it gets to the part where he's like,
and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
So he said he wasn't talking about the neo-Nazis and white supremacists. Why would they show me part of the story and make me feel like this? Even in the presidential debate against Joe Biden, he brought up the very fine people thing.
He said, I think they're fine people on both sides. What American president would ever say, Nazis coming out of fields, carrying torches, singing the same anti-Semitic bile, carrying swastikas, were fine people?
Kamala Harris just brought it up on the recent debate.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side. People
are still saying it even though it's been debunked. Snopes just added this shit in 2024 that was a lie. It supposedly said in 2017. He dropped out of a presidential race because white supremacists joined his same party.
I'm not going to be running. The party is, as you know, self-destructing.
When you say the party is self-destructing, what do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
Then you find that clip of him with Jesse Jackson.
Beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. And created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. And so aside from all of his style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person who's an effective builder of building of people. Last year he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so this, a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
Well, it is an honor to be here.
You see the clip with him on The View and him and Whoopi Goldberg. She's saying that they're friends.
I don't think I'm going to get Whoopi's vote.
If you did, let me just ask, if you did beat...
And she likes me. She even put me in a movie.
I was just going to say.
She put me in a movies, right? A long time ago. And how much did I charge? Nothing.
Like they say in the
freebie.
If you did beat Obama, though.
People love this guy. Like Oprah saying that he should run for president.
Do you have a vice presidential candidate in mind?
Well, I really haven't gotten quite there yet.
It's just
Oprah. I love Oprah. Oprah would always be my first choice. Oprah, you're a competitor, right?
Oprah's a competitor.
You know what? I'll tell you, she's really a great woman, though. She is a terrific woman. She's somebody that's very special.
Judge Joe Brown said,
I've talked to a number of black entrepreneurs who back in the late 80s and 90s, early 90s, were trying to get financing. They couldn't. Somebody told them to go check with Donald Trump. So they come back and tell me they got a loan from Donald Trump. He gave them a term loan. Show up with the interest in the principal, one check. But they had to go see him personally. They independently relate this tale that when they saw him, he said, this what you supposed to pay me? This our agreement? I said, yeah. And then tore the check up, shook their hands, and congratulations. Now run your business.
And this was when?
This was back in the 90s.
Waka Flocka talks about how he showed him how to increase his wealth.
Get a C Corp to run an LLC. If you want to make it even deeper, go get a trust fund and run a corp that runs the LLC. You want to get even deeper, own two trust funds for your business and your
He's
personal.
done more for black Americans than any of these Obama, Kamala, Biden, anybody.
People will say that they want truth, but when you try to present them with information that goes against their beliefs of Donald Trump, they act like this.
He's condemned white supremacy over 20 times.
Oh yes, when? Could you tell me when?
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like to see a video of montage of 20 times that he's done it?
Oh, actually, no. I'm more interested in walking up in.
But how are we going to learn if we don't challenge our ideas? I mean, you just made a statement that is actually inaccurate, and I can show you video evidence of why it is. I mean, would you like to see that?
No, thank you.
He's condemned white supremacy and the KKK over 20 times.
Over 20 times?
Yeah.
Do you have him right here? Can I listen to it?
Absolutely, you can. Let me pull it up for you right now.
All right. What's that?
By the way, I'm James. How's your day going, man?
It'd be a lot better if you guys were wearing masks.
We can socially distance.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait. You don't want to see the examples? I have 20 examples right here.
He is a white supremacist.
It's just like Yuri said.
Exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, when a military boot crashes his balls, then he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization.
The populace versus the establishment. Whatever they do to the populist candidate, they're doing to you. When you assist the establishment in crushing the populist candidate, they're going to turn around and do it to you next.
Kudos to you, young man. I applaud you. I am with you. I support you. It is so refreshing. It is so impressive and heartwarming to see somebody exercise their critical thinking and not believe what the propagandist machine, the left woke mafia media, fake news tell you time and time again. I truly believe with every fiber of my being, propaganda, I've said this many, many times, is the most powerful force in the universe, and it is a direct consequence, direct correlation to the failed, thank God, assassination attempts on President Trump's life. Those two crazy, deranged lunatics are byproducts, and who knows how many more of them out there are like that. If you've met somebody with serious TDS, I have them in my own family. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, I said I've got something very, very powerful for you to share. There's even better news, Nez Nation. The data is actually reflecting that what the young man video I just shared with you, what he's going through, understanding and realizing that, my goodness, I have been lied to for countless years about Trump, and actually interrogating these resources, these reports, these constant labelings of Donald Trump as being evil, Hitler, a racist, a supremacist, all of these things, concrete evidentiary proof that there's more people like him. I want you to watch this clip from CNN of all places, confirm this very beautiful realization. This is Ryan Godursky, who I don't even know if CNN's ever going to have this guy on him, who goes on to Van Jones's show, and wait till you see Van Jones's face while he is just blasting him with facts and data about how poorly Kamala Harris is doing with a lot of swing voters and more. Listen to this.
She is the worst polling Democrat against Donald Trump in history on national polls. No one is performing worse than her. No one's performing worse than her among blacks, among Hispanics, the worst performing Democrat in modern history among those demographics, worst performing polling wise among Jews. She is losing key factions of the Democratic base. Muslim voters, she's at under 50%, she's at 52% in the latest TAIR poll among black Muslims. She is not doing well.
Somebody who got out of the higher ed racket, and left the public sector years ago because those institutions are strictly indoctrination camps. There's no real learning that goes on in those places. It is literally just a pressing of ideologies onto, unbeknownst to young people who are impressionable. These reports and these analytics give me, it's like having sunshine poured into my chest. It gives me such a great feeling and further proof that Americans are not fooled by all the BS that is being peddled by this propagandist machine. I've shown you countless examples of multiple long-time Democrats who literally just in the last 12 months, some as recent as after what happened at the DNC, have come to this fully awakened realization that this party doesn't care about you, doesn't care about me, doesn't care about the people they serve, and their actions reflect this. They're not hiding it anymore, and they're backed by a huge apparatus called the fake woke mafia media, and it's just a lovely thing to see. I just hope it continues, and with your help, we can spread the word. When I say tap the thumbs up, which is free, it only takes you a second, do it right now. It's not for me. It's not for vanity. By tapping the thumbs up, sharing this with everybody you know, It signals to the algorithm that this video needs to be pushed out to more people. The more people who are informed, the more of our American brothers and sisters who have been absolutely polluted by the mainstream media, the more informed they are, the more informed decisions they make. And the more informed decisions they make is good for you, it's good for me, it's good for our entire country, especially at the ballot box. I also want to hear your thoughts. And by the way, let me know in the comments, are you somebody who's come to this realization? Do you know somebody who's felt the same way, that, you know, the woke media fooled me into thinking this, but now I've started to think this? Or are you still thinking that, you know, Donald Trump is this person that we should all despise and who is evil and a threat to democracy? I welcome all viewpoints, as long as they're constructive and thoughtful. I mean, personal ad hominem attacks, I don't even pay attention to. They go right to spam. Don't share links either. I really want my comment section to be a place of thriving engagement and conversation. I truly believe, maybe I'm naive, but I truly believe that is the key to healing our country and bridging that divide rather than expanding it. So let me know your story. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to read your comments. Check out these videos next. These are amazing videos that you have to check right now, coming up on your screen. Make sure you follow and subscribe over there. Sign up for our free newsletter. It's free. It's in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. It's your sure-proof way of never missing out on a video. Just give us your best email and you're in. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.